And we are live! Yay! Hello, friends! I already have 2 likes and 3 friends commenting in the chat box. This time, I got to my computer 5 minutes before start time, and I was able to read what the chat box said. So I'm not going to sit here awkwardly reading the chat box, but I will tell you that May is Lyme Disease Awareness Month, and our friend Teacher Kelly Tag, check out her channel, especially on Mondays. Her live videos are around 9:30, I think, and a.m. Central Standard Time. And Teacher Kelly Tag said that she is training for a 5K, and that reminded me, I want 5Ks and walkathons or runs, whatever, to be like a part of my kids' lives. I've taken them on 2. One of them was a walk for life. I'm pro-life. And the other one was for orphans in Africa. But it's been a while. The one for orphans in Africa, both of them I just walked, but I can walk 5K easily. I'm not a runner, but I might work up to that someday. But these are the kinds of things I like to do. So last video, I talked a little bit about setting goals and, planning for things, living intentionally. And when you're not flying by the seat of your pants, you can do fun things like 5Ks because you have to train for them and plan for them. So yeah, and sometimes raise money for a good cause, right? Okay. I asked a question to my 2 friends, my 2 loyal. Now I have 3 loyal people because Marianne's been coming. Marianne always tells us that she has like 12 classes. And today, I normally have 6 classes and I only had 3. And Marianne normally has 12 and she had 9 today. So I'm sure that felt like vacation. 3 felt like a nice break. I just kind of had some chocolate cereal. Some people drink coffee. I eat chocolate cereal. That's my caffeine source. I don't know if the caffeine affects me at all, but yeah. Oh, Kim Turner's here. Yay, I've got 4 people here. If you would, give me a like, give me a thumbs up. That'd be great. If you don't know how to give the thumbs up, you can click the little X on the live chat, click like, and then click the little talking bubble icon, and it'll get you back into the live chat. Okay. Yes, Marianne says she walks and runs and she's not an athlete. That's interesting you say that because a class that I've been teaching several times to students is about, are you an athlete? Do you have to be an athlete to exercise? No, you don't have to be an athlete to exercise. Everyone should exercise. How does exercise benefit you? It's good for your lungs and your heart. And honestly, when I have that class, I'm like, thank you, God, for this class, because it's a reminder to me that I need to exercise and be a healthy mama and keep my heart healthy and everything. So I wanted to talk to you guys about GoGoKid. I'm wearing my VIP Kids shirt. So what I decided that I'm going to do once I start with GoGoKid, I'm still waiting for the email. I haven't gotten an email yet to see if they're going to have me do some more mocks or what. But that's okay. They'll let me know in the next few days, they said. So I'm just gonna keep checking and not hold my breath. Just whenever it comes, it comes. But when I do work for GoGoKid, I am going to start off working Tuesdays and Thursdays at GoGoKid. Why? Because with VIP Kid, I've been not teaching the last time slot on Tuesdays and Thursdays so that I can write all my feedback, go down and feed my children, and then have the live videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9:30 for you guys. So since I'm already not teaching the last time slot on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I thought that would be a good time to start, building up momentum with bookings for GoGoKid. Now, I also feel like I want to get the rhythm of teaching with GoGoKid before I teach GoGoKid and VIP Kid in the same day. It's also nice too for things like my background and my shirt. I don't want to be changing background and shirt during the day when I'm still getting used to the curriculum. But once I get used to the curriculum, I'm going to, be able to do the same day, or even feel like teach a GoGoKid class, then a VIP kid class, or whatever. But I'm not confident to do that quite yet. A question that I asked to Teacher Danny and Teacher Kelly, who teach for both VIP Kid and GoGoKid, I asked them in the chat box, how do you avoid double booking yourself? So how I'm starting off is I'm doing different days. And I know Danny has done that at times. And another way to keep track is just double checking. That's what Teacher Kelly said, double check and triple check. And so that's my advice about not double booking yourself. So yeah, I want to read you guys. If you have watched any of my lives, you know that this right here is a care package for Teacher Amber, who had a house fire. And she's my friend on Facebook now. And I'm going to read to you about her pet fish. This is her post about her miracle fish. Okay. So it's this brown fish in a tank, or light brown, and it has stripes on it. And she says, "This fish is a freak of nature. His name is Bananas, and we've had him for almost a year now. A week before the house fire, he jumped out of his tank and was on our kitchen floor for an unknown amount of time. Blake and Mason, those are her two boys. Blake and Mason found him on the floor, and he was turning black. Fish need oxygen, guys. Blake threw him back into the tank. The next morning, he was swimming around like nothing happened. Then he lived through the house fire. The firemen pulled him out when it was safe for him to go in. The fireman pulled him out when it was safe for him to go in, and brought him to Blake and said he was fine. We just got him back today. A dear friend and neighbor took care of him while we were staying at a hotel." So now Amber and her two boys and her husband, they now have a different home that they are living in. I don't know exactly what home situation it is, if they're renting or what, but they're out of the hotel now. That's why I have an address to send this. Next paycheck, I'm going to send it. I'll probably find a couple more things to stick in there too. Excuse me. Sorry to cough on camera. Okay. So I thought that was an amazing story. And I commented, I said, the first miracle is that you have a fish that has lived a year. Because how many of us have had a pet fish, and those suckers, they don't live long. They're just, man, God made them to feed the earth, I guess. No, just kidding. But I mean, like, the other animals just eat fish. I tried to have pet fish. Oh, this is a nightmare story. Sorry. When I was 22 years old in my single days, I thought, oh, I'm going to get a fish tank and get 3 fish. And I killed them after one day. That's so horrible. They were goldfish. Well, one of them was blue, so I guess they weren't goldfish. They were goldfish-like. And they were Walmart fish, and I accidentally gave them filtered water instead of distilled water, and I didn't think it would make a difference, and it made a difference. So fish are very sensitive. So that fish was an amazing fish. Anyway, I wanted to unbox this. I ordered this on my birthday. A little before my birthday, and it came like April 22nd. I still haven't unboxed it, guys, and I thought you guys could help me enjoy it. What this is on Facebook, I saw this ad with this amazing video of something that can hold your cell phone up. It's like a cell phone holder. It also has a small ring light on it, and it also can plug into your computer to do like live videos and stuff. And I really liked on the example video that it was showing a woman like making a cooking video. And I was like, that's great for like situations and places where you have to use your cell phone. I don't have a fancy camera other than my webcam, but I just went from 7 viewers to 4. Apparently I'm not very interesting with my stories. Sorry guys. But sorry. So apparently people don't. Oh, I'm down to 3. Great. Sorry. So anyway, this selfie ring light, I saw an advertisement for it on Facebook, but I said, I clicked on that website. It was like $30 plus a bunch of shipping. I was like, I wonder if Amazon has this same thing cheaper. Amazon has a ton of different ones. I got one that was like $17 or $16. So I got a real good deal on it, and shipping wasn't too bad either. So let's open it together. So how to assemble the phone holder. Wow, I'm going to lose all my viewers. Oh, I'm up to 5. Woohoo. Okay. Number 1, put the ball into the mutt. Number 2, squeeze the ball into the clamp. Number 3, tighten the nut. Oh, that is so funny. Are they calling a nut a mutt in one step and a nut in the other? Okay, anyway, that's the little instructions. Here's a little question and answer that comes inside. So this is the company UB for creative people. So this is UB Selfie ring light user manual. That's quite the manual, guys. It's like a folded slip of paper. Quite the manual. Okay, let's see how this works. I thought it would come with more instructions, but apparently it's a little self-explanatory, or I have to figure it out myself. All right, let's take it out, see what it's like. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's the other thing I like. It can clip to the table, and it's heavy. So this is the base, so it can just set there, or it can clip. I think it has to clip onto a table. That's interesting. Does it have to clip, or can you balance it? Yeah, it's gonna. Okay, it's gonna fall over if you don't clip it onto something, or maybe you just can balance it in a certain way and it won't fall over. Oh, how's that for a video? I think you have to clip it onto a table or something, which is fine. It just limits a little bit where all you can use it. But that's okay. So this is the light. I guess to take the plastic off, I'm going to use some scissors. Okay, I've got 6 people watching. Maybe I shouldn't keep saying in my videos how many people are watching. It's just interesting to see the numbers go up and down. Okay, so I think I'm going to assemble it if it's not too boring for y'all. So I guess they're calling this a mutt. I didn't get that, but okay. This is the nut. The mutt, the nut. Okay, interesting. All right, let me look again at that instruction. All right. Put the ball into the mutt. This is the ball. This is the mutt. I think it means to say nut, because in the next step, it's calling it a nut. Okay. All right. Put the ball into the nut. It's looking like this. Then I'm supposed to, put this on the ball. Well, this is cool. I mean, I don't force it. I set it on top and tight. That did not work. Okay, I do force it on. All right, there we go. And then the nut tightens it on. Okay, well, if you buy this now, you know how to assemble it. You don't have to be wondering. Now the question is, does my phone even fit in this? Oh, it adjusts. Oops. I was like, great. I bought something my phone doesn't fit. It adjusts in size. 1 second. Okay. So then let's clip it onto the table here. The people that come up with these ideas, I tell you, they should be on Shark Tank. Probably on Shark Tank, they would be like, there's already 10 other that exist because everybody thought of this. So in this selfie generation that we have, let me move over so you can see my lovely face. I put on more makeup because I had extra time after classes today. Do you like it? I'm gorgeous. Something like that. So here's the idea. You can take a video with your phone. Let's try it. Well, to do that, I would have to look at it, wouldn't I? Video. Okay. Let me see. Oh, well, I mean, I could use the light. Okay, so here's the thing that I was wondering about. To use the light, you have to have a computer. Okay, I have an extra USB. You have to use the USB to plug it in. I was seeing that online and I was thinking, what? So you guys ready to be blinded by a selfie light? How about I turn it? Let's turn it so you guys don't get blinded by it. Let's check it out. Okay, cool. So this is an on button. Oh, the buttons light up. You see the glowy? That's cool. Ooh. Hi, guys. Okay, let's make a video. You ready? Okay, well, what am I going to do? I'll show you. Okay, so I can do the video. What's up? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so that was an awkward video. I'll post it. No, just kidding. Okay, so this is a nice bright light for making a video. Is it going to fall? I guess I would have to do it. Videos to come with this. Oh, I've got to, let's see. Let's just take a photo. What's up? Okay, I know you guys just want to watch this video to see me taking selfies, right? But this is just showing you the lighting. So the lighting's pretty good. So this isn't for class. This is for fun, for YouTube videos, for whatever. But apparently I have to have a laptop nearby to do it. I think I'm going to try plugging this into a cell phone charger because cell phone chargers have these. Then I could just plug it into the wall and use it because I want to use this for like a cooking video because I'm such a good cook. Anyway, so yeah, on my list of things I wanted to talk about, working for 2 companies. I wanted to talk about GoGoKid. I wanted to unbox this, so thank you. If you want one of these, this is unsponsored. Selfie ring light. I also have a raffle video, so go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell, and comment on my raffle video, and you will be entered into a raffle. When will I be doing the raffle? Well, next paycheck. Because I'm going to give people some time to get on there and comment so that we can have several names in the raffle. And I'm going to get together some props and prizes, and then I can mail them when I get paid, right? Okay. Let me read what you guys are saying. Wow, love that it lights and holds. That's why I liked it. I wanted it because I've been wanting a cell phone tripod. I bought one, and my son dropped it and broke it the first day I got it. So I returned it. No, I didn't return it to Walmart. I tried to return it to Walmart, and they said, this is from Walmart.com, but it's through a third party. So it's actually from a different website. So you would have to go to them. And I was like, I spent $7 on it. I'm just going to let it go. So I still have it somewhere, but it's broken. Because when you buy cheap, like me, instead of buying the $20 or $30 one, I bought the $7 one, then it breaks the first time it falls over, which is when my son thought that my cell phone looked like something fun to play with, and he knocked it over. So anyway, yeah, or just a wall connector, like you said. I think that's a yeah, I have one of those little connector thingies. They're for cell phone chargers, but you can use it for that too. So more videos to come with that. But the thing I don't like is it has to connect to some sort of table or platform. Or countertop. So we'll see if I can make a cooking video. I need more recipes. So I was thinking of making a video about all the reasons why I'm a terrible wife. I had this fear before I ever got married. I thought, I think I'm going to be an awesome mom, and like, I don't know if I'm going to be a good wife at all. So I'm not, which is like, So I'm not very good at cooking or cleaning. So I need to get better at those things. So talking about living intentionally, and I sometimes yell at my husband, and I sometimes make him upset. And not cool, Evelyn, but life is hard. He always says, well, I don't want to say that. Anyway, basically, I'm figuring out this wife thing on my own. My mom was a yeller, and she went through husbands very quickly. And so, yeah, I have to try to not yell so much and cook better and clean better. I've been feeling like a total failure in the wife department because I don't know what the heck I'm doing with wifely duty stuff, whatever you call it. Okay, Kim Turner says, I can cook, but don't. I suck at cleaning. You know what we've been eating lately? Frozen pizza. You know what I know how to make? A lot of stuff. But like, motivation. Motivation to cook. Anyway, I give my kids really good meals, but they're like for toddlers, you know. They've got fruits and vegetables and little snacky foods and like a little protein thing, and it's like the perfect little toddler plate. And I eat, you know, whatever. And my husband, he wants, you know, rice and chicken and stuff. I need to get better at that. My husband's from Ecuador, so he likes fish and rice and chicken, and I cook those things sometimes, but I have to remember to take them out of the freezer, and it's, I don't know, in the evening I'm like, oh, why didn't I take that out of the freezer in the morning so it would be ready to cook now? Yeah, anyway. Teacher Danny says I can relate, can't cook or Teacher Kelly said I can relate, can't cook or clean. Thanks, guys. I've also been changing what I watch on YouTube. To be honest with you, I was watching a lot of crime shows on YouTube, and they were depressing me further because I'm like, why are there so many people that randomly murder people they don't even know? You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't like that. But the world's evil, and people have messed up minds. But, you know, for every crime case you see, there's 100 people that do good for their neighbor. You know, for every mean comment you see on Facebook, there's like, or YouTube, there's a lot of people that say nice things too. Oh, you reminded me, today is bathroom day. Wow. Do you guys know how often I scrub my toilet or my bathtub? Let's just say my husband has to remind me. I basically only scrub those things when I can physically see that there's something there to be scrubbed. So I don't have like a schedule of like, oh, I wiped the bathroom mirror on Tuesday. I actually never wipe the bathroom mirror unless there's like smudges on it. Anyway, sorry, I'm sounding really awful right now. I mop the floor in the bathroom every time my kids spill water on it. So every bath night, the bathroom floor gets mopped, but it's mostly me just mopping up the water. So, Yeah. Don't sign me up for wife of the year because I fail every time. And also, it's hard for me when I spend an hour cleaning something and my kids come in and just dump out a box of shoes all over the floor. It's hard for me to keep my patience. Or, it's hard for me not to ever get angry at my husband. And, when you have little kids and you're exhausted and you feel guilty to get mad at the kids, it's so much easier to get mad at your husband. And when he's lacking sleep and he's tired and he's cranky and he's fussy, it's easy to fuss back at him, And anyway. Okay, Tim Turner says, I clean before my husband comes home on the weekend. I totally put cleaning off and dishes. Yeah. Okay. Here's my problem with dishes and putting laundry away. Okay? Because those are my two areas that I have to not go anywhere that day if I'm doing dishes and laundry that day. I can't leave the house because it's an all-day ordeal. Yesterday, we didn't leave the house. I did all the dishes. I put all the 2 huge laundry baskets full of clothes away, for all 5 of us people. So my husband washes the laundry and dries the laundry and puts them into the baskets. But I have to divide out the baskets into which room they're going into and then put them away. So, I'm not complaining, but I'm glad that he helps. Anyway, so yeah. Teacher Danny says, I'm hungry. Okay, so because Marianne said, I cooked breakfast today too. Yeah, I saw on Facebook a mom friend was saying, oh, my 3-year-old boy is helping me cook breakfast. And he was stirring like the eggs and milk together or something. And I was like, number 1, I give my kids dry cereal for breakfast with fruit. And number 2, that's terrible. Sorry. We're not big breakfast eaters. We're more into like lunch and supper, but I got other stuff to do in the morning, like live videos and write feedback. But I sometimes will cook eggs later on, but I haven't cooked eggs for a while. I should do that today. So anyway, Teacher Danny says it helps me to stay off social media because I don't compare myself to other moms as much. My kids are eating cereal now. There's nothing wrong with a good bowl of cereal, right? So I have a baby gate keeping my kids out of the kitchen, and I let my 4-year-old Esther come in when I'm doing the dishes, but that's becoming a problem because I love that she's learning how to do a chore, but my 3-year-old cries and complains at the gate because she wants to come in. But if I let my 3-year-old in, my 3-year-old and 4-year-old just start playing and touching things I don't want them to touch and getting into things I don't want them to get into, and nobody's helping me with the dishes, and I end up getting frustrated and kicking them both out of the kitchen. So it's difficult for me to do dishes because if I do dishes, my 4-year-old's complaining because she wants to help me. And if I let my 4-year-old help me, my 3-year-old's complaining because she wants to come in, and you see the cycle. So I have to wait until like my 3-year-old's napping, or I have to say, no, you guys are doing something else. I'm just in here doing the dishes. Please let me just do the dishes by myself for a minute. Like, leave mommy alone for a minute, So that's my issue with dishes. My issue with putting laundry away is my son is 1 3/4. I'm starting to accept that he's going to be 2 in August. I'm not cool with that, but so my son gets into everything. So it's hard for me because if I close the door, and we don't have a lock on their bedroom door, but if I push a chair up against the door so they can't come in, they're crying outside of the door. But if they're in the room when I'm putting the laundry away, he's trying to like undo everything that I'm doing. As I'm putting clothes away, he's like pulling them out of the drawers. It's like, I just folded that, and I'm trying not to get frustrated. You know what I mean? But it is frustrating. One piece of advice I have for moms that I learned from Daniel Tiger. Thanks, Daniel Tiger. If you don't know what Daniel Tiger is, and you do know what Mr. Rogers is, watch yourself an episode of Daniel Tiger and your mind will be blown, because all of the characters from the puppet world of Mr. Rogers now are cartoon characters with children in the show Daniel Tiger. So that show teaches you morals, and it teaches parents to be patient. And what it's taught me is to say how you feel. They even have a song about it. I think it's like, say how you feel, say how you feel, something like that. I totally sang it wrong, but yeah, you get the idea. So I tell my kids, please don't do that. I'm going to feel angry if you do that. That's, mommy's feeling a little bit frustrated right now. Can you back up a little bit? So instead of me yelling, which I do sometimes, but I shouldn't do, I say, oh, that makes me so sad when you do that. It makes me so frustrated. That makes me so angry. Or I'm like, I'm so happy. Thank you for helping me. You know, and I tell my kids all the time, you're my best friend. To like whoever the most recent kid to help me with something, I'm like, you're my best friend. High five. So yeah, even my 3-year-old, she'll use the potty and she'll be like, Mommy, I peed on the potty. High five. So anyway, so positive reinforcement and positive encouragement works better than negativity, and using your words to say how you feel. With my husband, I need to not use my words to say how I feel. No, just kidding. Love my husband, but we both need a nap before we talk to each other sometimes. But it's also good with your husband to tell him what you're grateful for. I did a couple of prayer challenges in past years where they give you something to pray for your husband for every single day. And the challenge for the whole month is to not say anything negative to your husband for a month. And that's an amazing thing to do, because it's taken my marriage from like almost divorce to doing great, because a lot of times just speaking negativity to your husband can be a main thing that causes conflict, or just being the positive one out of the two can cause so much peace in your relationship. So just throwing that out there, that's a new thing I need to challenge myself with this month. Also, if you're praying for someone, it's hard to be angry with them. It's hard to hold hatred against someone. I'm not saying I hate my husband, but I mean, I might be hateful, spiteful sometimes over situations, but that's not good. I told you I don't get an award for being the best wife ever. I wrote to my husband. I'm going to show you what I wrote. Gratitude goes a long way. I think if you're struggling with sadness or feeling down, make a list of 100 things you're thankful for. It can be just the smallest thing, like, I'm thankful that the sun is shining today. I'm thankful that it's spring. I'm thankful for coffee. I'm thankful for my kids, that they're not in the hospital right now. I'm thankful that, for good health. I'm thankful for a heart that's beating and lungs that are breathing. So anyway, it's good to be thankful. And when you've been failing as a wife like me, I wrote to my husband. I said, thank you for helping our son when he was crying and I was teaching. That was this morning right before he went to work. I heard our son crying, but I was teaching and he helped him. I said, thank you for researching and finding a good laptop for me. It's coming in the mail today. That's how my husband gives gifts and shows love, is like, he'll get me like something technology. And I'm like, we don't need to spend that money. But in this situation, he was thrilled that it's near my birthday and our anniversary and I need a new laptop. So he like researched and found like a good deal. That was what I was looking for, what I need, and found it pre-owned and for a good deal and ordered it. And it made him feel like, oh, good. He said, that's your birthday gift and anniversary gift. That's how he gives gifts. It's always technology. So, and I can't complain, before meeting him, like, I wouldn't buy big things for myself. I didn't have a laptop, a smartphone, or a car when I met him. I just had an apartment and a job. So yeah. I will read all of the things you guys are talking about in a minute, but I want to read. Okay, I said, thank you for helping the kids with baths. So last night he got the bath water running. He bathed our son. Then he got our daughters in, and it was my turn. I bathed our daughters. So he helped with bath time, which was really nice. He also watched my son so he wouldn't be splashing in the water in his clean, dry pajamas. So yeah. And I said, thank you for staying married to me for 6 years, even though it's sometimes very hard to deal with me. And he said, likewise. And see, when you're positive to someone else, they're thankful and positive towards you, you know. If you're like, my husband's never grateful, my husband's never thankful, my husband's never nice to me, well, be the first one, be the bigger person, be the first one to say thank you for things, and then they'll return the favor, and they'll be like, wow, my wife's being really nice to me today. I feel like a jerk for being so mean, you know. It works. It even works with bullies sometimes. Be nice to people that are mean to you. Not saying my husband's mean, but we have our moments. I said, thank you for choosing to take a break from our house when you feel angry. So when I yell or cuss at my husband, he gets in his car, drives away, doesn't answer my phone calls for an hour or two. This is very rare. This only happened once, but it was this week. But I got really angry at him, and he was very exhausted, and he was angry too, but he removed himself from the situation. And then I said, thank you for always coming back. So he leaves, cools off, and then comes back to the situation. And he said, anger don't lead to nowhere. My husband's second language is English, so he means anger doesn't lead to anywhere. Because we know that a double negative equals a positive, right, grammar teachers? But you know, he's just saying, like, that's why he leaves, because being angry at each other doesn't, you know. And I said, congratulations on your college graduation, because my husband, he was doing college in Ecuador, and then his mother was in America, and she finally got visas approved for her sons to come after years of trying. So he didn't continue college. He came here to live with his mother because he missed her, you know. He didn't even come to America because he wanted to live in America. He wanted to live in Ecuador, but this is where God brought him. And it was difficult coming to a new country and learning a new language and everything. So he's amazing. Okay, it says, congratulations on your college graduation. So he's been taking Tuesday night seminary classes. He transferred over his seminary classes from Ecuador, and now he's going to be graduating with his associate's degree in May. And it's May, so it's in a couple weeks. So, and then we were talking about other stuff. And I also said something else. Moving on. I said, thank you for still finding me attractive, even though I'm not skinny and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, then we got romantic, so we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, so you can see, like, I'm blushing, guys. My bad. Okay, wasn't going to read that part. But I just said, thank you for still finding me attractive. I mean, he married a chubby girl, but I got a little bit chubbier when I had 3 kids, you know. Anyway, let me read what you guys are saying. Okay. You reminded me today's bathroom day. Yeah, don't open yourself up to that stuff. Watch positive stuff for sure. Yeah. Oh, so I started talking about that. I said, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Crime Watch stuff, and I just decided no more of that. I unsubscribed and clicked, I don't want to see this anymore, because that was all that was coming up on my stuff. And it's just really sad seeing about all the murders of these little kids, and there's nothing I can do about it to fix it. So anyway, but I like a good mystery, you know, but that's not a good mystery. That's just sad stories. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to say I've started watching videos that are encouraging and positive. I'm not a Mennonite, but Mennonites read the Bible and stuff. And I started subscribing to a couple of Mennonite channels, and they're like cleaning their houses and cooking and stuff. And I'm not jealous of them. I'm just like, I want to be like you. Make me you. Maybe I should be Mennonite. Nah, probably not. But she gave some suggestions for some amazing devotional books that aren't Mennonite books. They're just Christian books. And I wrote one of them down. I'll share it with you. It's Beyond Bath Time, a Mom's Devotional by Erin Davis. That's E-R-I-N. It's a female author. So it's a mother's devotional book. So that's going to be on my list of next book I would like to read. So yeah. Oh, Kim Turner says, I love watching y'all and Brandon Ferris on YouTube. Always happy things. So I don't know who Brandon Ferris is, but I could check that out. Is he a teacher? Online teacher or not? Maybe he's funny. Okay. Marianne says, see you later. I just made breakfast. I'm going with my husband. Speaking of cooking. Kim Turner said, I clean before my husband comes home on the weekend. I totally put cleaning off and dishes. So yeah, the other day I was cleaning up the living room. This is a funny thing my daughter said. I was cleaning up the living room and I was trying to get my kids, come on, let's pick up toys together. Can you get your shoes and put them in your room? And they're like, no. And I'm like, guess I'll do it then. So Esther was like, I'm like, can you get off the couch so I can fix the blanket? We keep blankets on our couch in case anybody pees or throws up or spills a drink or something. We can just wash the blanket, and we do often. And we don't throw up or pee on it very often, but we wash it often because it gets dirty with food or whatever. So, sorry. Anyway, back to the story. My daughter said, why are you cleaning the living room, Mom? And I said, because Daddy gets home. No, I didn't say Daddy. I said, I always say Daddy. I call him Daddy. My kids call him Daddy. We all call him Daddy. But I said this time, because my husband gets home soon and I wanted to look nice for him because I love my husband. And she said, yeah, I love your husband too. That just struck me as funny. I was like, yeah, he's your daddy. You can call him Daddy. Yeah, you love my husband too. That just sounds weird. Okay, so yeah. So Danny said, I need to check him out. Yeah, the channel. I love positive motivation. Kim Turner said, enjoy, Marianne. I cooked breakfast today too. Yay. Oh, he's a comedian and hilarious. Good. Sometimes there's suggestions for comedians that come up in my YouTube and I click on it and the videos, like, instead of being funny, they're just really vulgar. And I'm like, being outrageously vulgar actually isn't that funny. Just a heads up to comedians out there. But there are a few comedians that crack me up. Like on America's Got Talent, there's a few. So yeah, scrolling. Okay. Kim Turner said, my 9-year-old washes and dries for me. We do laundry by room. Yeah. I think when my kids are bigger and their clothes are bigger, they'll each have their own laundry basket. So yeah. It helps me to stay off social media because I don't compare myself. You know who I compare myself to and get jealous? Other VIP kid teachers on YouTube. And I shouldn't do that because not like you guys, but like the huge channels. I'm like, when did they start? Oh, they started the same time as me. How many videos do they have? Oh, they have half the videos I have. And I'm like, what's their most popular video? How many views does it have? Oh my goodness. It's like, wow, I am not doing well at promoting my channel, I guess. Or maybe I think they start off with like better videography ideas and better quality ability to edit and lighting and all that. I started off not knowing what I was doing. So I'm getting better, getting there. And why should I be jealous of somebody having more subscribers than me? I can have these amazing lives with you guys and actually have a conversation, whereas people with bigger subscriber bases, they can't talk to their friends in the chat box that much. Okay. So yeah. At least they want to help. Yeah, my kids want to help because I always have the baby gate to keep them out of the kitchen. So my 4-year-old knows how to open the kitchen now, and I have a hilarious video up on my channel about I laid down for a nap for a little bit and I got up. My kids had gotten into the kitchen and gotten themselves a snack, and they were all chowing down on a bag of frozen broccoli. It's a hilarious video, and they just crack me up. Anyway, very funny. Danny said that her video about Lyme disease is being uploaded, is uploading. So it's coming soon. So go ahead to the channel Danny Happy Farms Louisiana after my video, of course, and check out her Lyme disease video. So it says, Kim Turner says, my husband and I have been through and back. Heck and back. We find ways to thank each other and show gratitude each day because of what we have been through. We've made it 10 years. Good job. Marriage is not easy. I came into marriage with a pessimistic standpoint. And I'm an optimist. So I thought, I've had nothing but bad examples. I'm going to suck at marriage. But at the same time, I thought I really would like to have someone to share my life with, and I want to be a mama. And I don't want to be a single mama. We have had our share of struggles, and you will never see our struggles talked about on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, guys, unless we divorce and I get really bitter someday. But we've been through stuff. Not gonna say anything else, but not good stuff. But we're going strong. We're doing good. I mean, depends on the day. But we're doing a lot better now than a year ago, a couple of years ago. We love each other more. And we've learned to step away when we get angry or whatever. So yeah. Oh, and Danny's been married 11 years. Very cool. Yeah. Danny said, I feel old when I call my husband daddy, LOL. Can't tell I've been talking to kids, LOL. I'm cooking bacon and eggs now. Ooh, y'all made me hungry. I used to hear other couples do that, and I would never call my husband daddy. I do all the time. And said I would never call my husband daddy, and I do all the time now. To me, the word daddy means someone that you trust and love a lot. And so my dad stopped being a daddy to me when he moved to Arkansas when I was 8 years old, and basically stepped out of the role of being involved in any way in my life. And so then when I came to know God, when I came to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, the first time I ever really prayed personally to God, I called him daddy. And so for me, the term daddy means someone that you trust a lot and someone you love a lot. And so when I call my husband daddy, I don't even know that he fully knows the weight of what that word means to me. So to me, that's an extreme compliment to hear that from me, because I don't take that word lightly. That's just me. So I feel like I'm giving him an extreme compliment when I call him daddy, but there's things he says to me that I think are just cheesy, and he thinks they're really good compliments, and I think they're just weird. We're unique. Okay, anyway. Okay, Danny said, too many subscribers is too much. I agree. I would feel strange having 10,000 people watch my videos. Unless you got a good paycheck from it. That's so funny. They look at you like, what, Mom? What's so funny? It's just broccoli. Hey, Nikki, welcome. So yeah, my kids, they love, you're talking about in the video, they're just like, they're not even like, they're just like, we're just eating broccoli. And they continue eating it. It's a frozen bag of broccoli. You know what I've been doing now? I'm just going to start buying frozen broccoli every single time I go shopping. And when I put food on their plate, they have like a little kid's plate that has sections in it. And so they get like a few carrot sticks, a few frozen broccoli now, like a little fruit, like strawberries or grapes or something. And then they get like the main food, whether it's like burritos or pizza or sandwiches or whatever it is. But yeah, it's way easier making kids' plates than making like full out Ecuadorian style meals for my husband, which I need to do more often to show him love, because my husband's love language is cooking. So I'm not doing so good at that. But if he's angry and you cook him good food, that's the fastest way to his heart, is through his stomach. That's such a creepy expression, and I just used it. So yeah. So yeah, it says, Danny said, right, focus on what has improved. It helps so much. Yeah. I love videos like, I said I would never do this as a parent or wife. Yeah. Great way to put it. Down here, they call their wives little old lady. I'm like, I'm not old. The South is so weird. Sorry if you're from the South, but they have weird expressions. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Kansas City. So when I go to the South, they think I'm a Northerner. When I go to the North, they think I'm a Southerner. I'm not. I'm a Midwesterner. I'm from Kansas City. It's the exact middle of the country. Just saying. So yeah. Seriously, I thought about giving my kids frozen fruits and veggies to see if they would eat more veggies. I have some frozen fruit in my freezer that's been there a long time because I think I need to make them into shakes. My blender is in a box right now. I need to get it out and make some shakes and see if my kids like it. So I bought a bunch of frozen fruit and they're still in the freezer. So yeah, I need to do that. Anyway, I think I'm out of things to talk about. It's been about 51 minutes. Thanks, guys, for coming to my video. So I have live videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And it's at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you missed the party, it's on my channel. You can rewatch it. I have some former lives that are a lot of fun to watch. At least I think so. I have more fun videos to come as I begin this adventure with GoGoKid, and I'm going to be having interesting videos about experiences working for 2 companies. And I think I might even make some cleaning videos. I'm going to show you guys before and after of cleaning because I think I'm a visual person. Seeing before and after photos of cleaning or seeing people clean, like I would speed it up to like really fast. Like, oh, look how fast I cleaned the room. It helps motivate me because when you just like see a messy room, it's not very motivating to clean it. But when it's like, I'm going to send my husband a before picture and an after picture. And then I'm like, look, when you get home, the house looks clean like it was when you left, which it wasn't. But now you know what happened and what I did. So yeah, cleaning videos are motivating. I watched a cleaning video today and I loved it. So I think I might make a cleaning video today for my craft table and my children's bedroom floor maybe. So videos to come. Yeah, good idea sending him a picture. Yeah, because yeah. So all right. I need some cleaning motivation, lol. Guys, I sometimes am like, where can I put all the stuff that's on my kitchen counter? Should I just throw it all away? You know? If it's clean a month ago, what happened? You know? Just stuff piles up. My craft table needs tidied up big time. My kids' floor, I cleaned it up yesterday and they dumped out all their shoes again. So I'm going to go through their shoes and I'm going to get all of the winter boots and all of the shoes that are too small for them and bag them up and put them in the closet so that they can't just dump out huge boxes of shoes anymore. There will be less shoes to dump, less mess to make. And I'm going to go through their toys. And any toys that they don't go through, that they don't use, I'm going to either donate them or set them aside for later. But the less toys and shoes and things you have lying around just making clutter, the easier it is to clean up, right? That's the minimalistic standpoint, that if you have less mess to clean. And I like that perspective, but I'm also kind of have some, I'm not a hoarder, but I have those tendencies. So I have to catch myself and be like, why am I keeping this? Is there a good reason I'm keeping this? Why do I need more than one? Why do I even need one? Anyway. So yeah. Oh yeah. Teacher Kelly Tag goes live on Mondays. And Danny Happy Farms Louisiana goes live on Wednesdays and sometimes Fridays around 9:15, 9:30 a.m. Thank you guys. Oh, Nikki said, I actually stumbled on Evelyn by accident. I'm not quite sure what it is about her, but she relaxes me. I know it sounds weird. Sorry, not sorry. I think I have a soothing voice, but in some of my first videos, I had to delete one because people were like, you talk too slow, or you have such a baby voice. So I've had to remind myself, talk normal. Don't use your little kid voice for the adults on YouTube, Evelyn. They don't like it. Don't talk slow, talk normal. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking way too fast. Then I rewatch the video and I'm like, oh, I was talking normal. I thought I was talking like, whoo, super fast. So anyway. Danny said, yes, I love listening to Evelyn. I can hear her smile in her voice. Thank you. Kim Turner says, Nikki, she does me too. I was going to end this video and everybody decided to start complimenting me, so I might stick around another minute. Okay, she does me too. Danny's going live tomorrow at 4 p.m. or a.m. I'm guessing p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Danny said, yes, I hope you can come to support and learn. So that's tomorrow. Okay. I already said that, but I was just double checking. You keep going. You keep going, you girl. Don't change a thing. Thank you. Well, when I first started, when I rewatched that video that I deleted, my voice was annoying in it, but people don't have to be so rude. Anyway. I also had a video just letting people know why I don't work for iTutor Group, even though I applied. And so many iTutor Group people gave me thumbs down and commented that it was the worst video on the internet. So I privated the video because I thought the video was good, but apparently I was wrong. I think it's not nice to dog other people's companies, but it wasn't a good fit for me. And I said that in the video, but people don't like that negativity. So I'm going to focus on the positive. All right. Thank you, guys. I have one more thing I wanted to share. I said I was going to share from this book, God Will Carry You Through by Max Lucado. I think I'm saying his name right. Maybe not. I'm going to read a quote. But this quote is actually coming from the Bible, but I think it's paraphrased maybe by him or by a paraphrased translation. But it says, I look up to the hills. But where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord who made the heaven and earth. He will not let you be defeated. He who guards you never sleeps. As the mountains surround Jerusalem, the Lord surrounds his people now and forever. You are my help. Because of your protection, I sing. Our help comes from the Lord who made the heaven and earth. And that is several verses put together from Psalm 121, 1 through 3, Psalm 125, 2, Psalm 63, 7, and Psalm 124, 8. So he just put them together back to back. And I really like that. It's just a reminder that when things go bad in life, God is our source. That's why I changed my middle name to Joy. Declaring over myself, my middle name was named after 2 different abusive people in my family that have both now since passed away. And I changed my middle name to Joy, declaring over myself that I'm not going to be abusive like that. Even though I may have anger sometimes, I'm not going to let rage overtake me. I'm not going to let anger define me. But I changed my middle name to Joy, declaring over myself, I'm not going to be like those people. I am going to get my joy from the Lord. The joy of the Lord is my strength. And it's also a reminder to me. Just like inside of my wedding band, I got engraved the Bible verse. that I didn't get the whole verse engraved, but just the reference. And it's a reminder that what God has brought together, let no man separate. And so if my husband and I think about divorce, God brought us together. It's not our right to separate it, if that makes any sense. But it's just a reminder to us, keep pulling through. And my middle name is a reminder to me that I'm not an abuser. I don't have to do the things that people did before me, but I can declare over myself, the joy of the Lord is my strength. And I can draw my joy from the Lord in times of trouble. Psalm 23 says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and my cup overflows. And so even when I've had miscarriages, my mom passed away, I had a baby die, even when things are going bad, even when I'm in the valley of the shadow of death, even when I'm doubting my faith because I'm weak, even then, when I'm weak, he's strong. And I don't need to fear because he's with me. That's really a good reminder and a good comfort. So yeah, just sharing some inspiration. And I also have this book. Pikachu Plaza says hi. Hey. So Parenting with Teens, Love and Logic. I haven't cracked it open yet, but I'm going to be sharing some quotes from this in my live videos, just sharing some inspiration. I'm going to end in prayer. Okay, if that's all right with y'all. It's my channel, so I can pray. All right, dear Lord, I just want to thank you for all of my friends that are watching this video or are going to watch this in the future. And I just pray, Lord, that you would bless them and help them to draw close to you in times of trouble. Remind their hearts that you're not the enemy, God, that you can use evil for good. You can use anything bad that happens to us, you can turn it around for good. That you are a merciful, loving, good God. And you do care about us. Even when we may not see it, you have a plan. And your plan is for good, not evil over us, Lord. Thank you that you are a good God. Thank you for all of the blessings we have that we don't even stop to think about or mention, just all of your creation that surrounds us and how just beautiful just to look at the stars, Lord, in the countryside and just see, wow, the universe is so big and God cares about me. Thank you, Lord, that you love us and you take care of us and you care about us. And thank you for this opportunity to pray with my friends on YouTube. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, thanks, guys. Mwah! Have a great day. If you don't clean your house, you're not terrible. But if you do clean your house, you're really cool. All right, talk to you later. Bye.